Hello there and welcome back to Build with the Boys. We now have issue 107 of Hachette's Build the Dizzy Doll's House. In this one, there's a lot to do, but it's very repetitive. So what we're doing is we're laying the foundations for what's essentially the front garden, if you will, the porch of the house. These are fairly simple. So you're going to glue these, you're going to push them down, slot them in. That's going to happen. Now, you're going to need a little bit of wiggle because there's no way yours is lined up perfectly. If it is, well done you. But if it isn't, don't panic. It just needs a little wiggle. It will go. If you've got to lift the plate a little bit, it will go. It will. There's no way you're that far out. It will go. With regards to how you put these in, it is a fairly simple lettering system. So as long as you put your panels up the right way to begin with, this is finding the letter that matches the letter. So each of these will have a letter on them. In they go, and in they slot. And that's it. Now you're going to have a lot of wood left over at the end of this one, because in the next one, we're building the outer frame, which is really going to give this something solid to support it. But you're going to have a lot of wooden pieces left over at the end of this one. But without further ado, we've got a very pretty piece comes with this one. So let's take a look at that. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel massively. But let's get into it. Let's get this one built. So here are our pretties, and look at this very lovely bath. Now there are instructions of how to do this. You don't need them. The hose clips into there. There's a hole on the side the hose clips in. It does say to glue it. I don't think you need to, unless you're going to have a kid that's going to be using this a lot. I really don't think you need to glue it, to be honest with you, because I've put mine in. It's as snug as you like. I think it's looking lovely. It is nice. I mean, I know a lot of you have been looking forward to getting this piece, and it is a lovely piece. And it's the focal point of the bathroom, the bath. But it's gorgeous, this shell design, and even the embossing on the front. It's lovely. It's lovely. All this is raised. It's lovely. Really nice. So that's it. That's the bath. Now, we're going to have to bring the house up, and we've got quite a bit of outside work to do. Okay, so we're going to install our pieces in. Now, for the sake of this, we're matching letters. You can see, you see mine there? Arrived cracked. Can you believe that? It's going to be all right, though. I'm not that worried about it. So S to S. We're going to link these in, glue that along there, pop it in, slide it across. So that's how I'm now looking. Just tidy this glove, so I'm going to dry clean. You can see this anyway. But we get it, press it down, and then slide it across and get it snug up to the wall. Let's move on. So pretty much the same again. What we do is find the U, and then we find our U here. What's going to happen? This is going to slot down into there like so, and then you push across to lock those pins in. But what we're going to do, I'm just going to add some glue to the bottom first. So I'm going to glue that up and show you exactly how we do this. So you can see there, I've got some glue along here. It really is as simple as this. It's going to drop down into there, push it in. That's it. Again, let me tidy up the glue if you need to, but you're not going to see it. And let's just hold it in place. Do the exact same thing now with, and we're looking for V. Okay, so you can see V glued up nicely. I'm going to slot that one into here. Bit of a wiggle on this one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Oop. You will go in. Bit of resistance on this one. Let's get that pushed in. And there we are. So that's those first three in. We have one more, which is another U, which is going to go here. So let's get that one done. So we have four of these in now. We got one final one here, which again is another U. So U on that side there. Slot in. That's it. So that's these ones done. We're moving back down to this section of the house now. We've got some smaller ones put in here, but again, it just follows a very simple code. As long as you follow these letters, they're marked on the wood as well. So T, R, R. You can see where we're going with this. So this is the R panel. Now we're going to put two of these in. I'm going to dry fit them to show you. So that one's going to go in there and across. And then the second one is going to go exactly the same panel with the R. So there's no wrong way around with these. Now it's going to leave a groove, but you need that groove. As opposed to these that sit flush, this one needs a groove. So don't panic about the groove. It's supposed to be there. So we're going to get those glued, get those put in. So that's those ones installed. Quite a lot of glue smear on that one. Tidy that up. Simple enough. As I keep saying, let your glue do its job, man. Let it dry. We're moving around to the corner now, and you can see we've got O's. So O there and O there. These are the O's. Is that the same thing we've been doing? So this is going to go down there, and then it's going to push and slot in. So we're going to get it glued up, get those two installed. Okay, so that's both of our O's glued in. Next we're moving to N. Same thing. So we take N there, This one's going to pop into here, slide across. That's simple. Now M is the next one. Now M is different to this because as opposed to a bolt and slide, it's just a straight slot down. So it's going to pop in here like so. And it slides down. That one's in. Okay, so we flipped our house around to work on the back. Now what we are looking for are these here. So you'll see 1, 2, and 3. And using these pieces, we are going to glue into there. And they slot in like so. So this way up, as you can see there, slots in there, pushes in, and goes snug to the wall, but with some glue. So I'm not going to fully fit that one yet. But we're going to glue all 3 of those into there, there, and there. So let's get that done. Okay, so we've got all 3 of those in and glued now. So what we're going to do is time to start preparing our wires. So taking our wire from, this is Cinderella's room, we're going to get that nice and snug into there, and we're going to bring it all the way down to here, and then we want to tape that in. We're then going to follow this channel down, poking both wires into this channel, all the way down, and again we're going to tape that in. So they meet at the bottom there, and then we're going to tape them all in place. We're going to do the same thing over here, and we're going to do the same thing here as well. So I'm going to start with this one, I'll show you how we're looking. So that is taped in. Now I know what you're thinking, how is that taped in, Scott? Well, I've used double-sided tape. So I don't mind if this dries out, that doesn't bother me, but that's the thinnest possible bond I can get to get that in. So when we put our papers over here, I won't have any prominence or bumps of any tape in there. So I've used, I mean, it creates a very nice clear kind of bond. I use double-sided tape. I'm going to do the exact same thing with this one here. So this one's going to come down all the way down here. And we do the exact same thing with Ariel's room. It's going to come down there. And then Mickey's room is going to come down there as well. So I'm going to get all those taped in, and then we're done. Okay, so it's taped in as well. You wouldn't think it, but it is, swear to you. And there you can see exactly what we're working with. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to trail these wires. So what we're going to do is these wires are going to flow through these gaps here. So we're going to come through here, through here, through here. All of them are going to come through this gap here, and they're going to meet here. So let's get that done. Okay, so this is how we now look. So we go through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Come out here, and I've tied them all together. After we've gone through this section here, so now take our wires, I'm going to curl them round, and for now at least, they're going to sit there like so. And that's it, that's done. Let's have a chat. So that's it, that's that one done. Now, that is it for foundations. So all of our foundations are now laid. We don't have to lay any more foundations to the house. We are going to build up around the outside in the next one. So in 108, we are going to start assembling the pieces that fold around and essentially make the base. We're going to start installing the garden pieces as well, I believe, like the crazy paving design. Is that right? Nah, I'm talking nonsense. I'm jumping ahead. We are putting the side panels on the next one. But we also, in the next one, we get our very last, if you are a standard subscriber, you get your very last doll. So you will be getting Alice in Wonderland in 108. You'll get Alice. If you are a standard subscriber, that's it. That's all of the dolls. That's the 10 dolls that you were due to get. You've got. If you are a premium subscriber, we're still outstanding 2. We're outstanding Anna and Elsa, and they are coming in the next set. So the next delivery you get, which will be 111 through to 114, you will get Anna and Elsa in it. I believe that's due to arrive any day now. I think this weekend is coming. But we will be up to date by the time that comes in, and we'll be fully up to date by the weekend. Good news. So we'll be back very, very soon with 108, 109 and 110. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. You can contact us, buildtheboys@outlook.com. But until then, take care. I'll see you very, very soon.